Good afternoon. You're watching another episode of Phantom Flight 101. This week's episode brings me to Calvert Vaux Park. It's a little park over here in Gravesend, Brooklyn, where I've always flown all my drones from. Whenever I get a new drone, I like to bring it out here and test it out, see the features, how it flies, and basically, I started flying from this park because the Parks Department directed me over here. When I first started flying, this is a park that's designated for RC. There's a big RC field. Guys drive RC cars here. And it's also the home of the abandoned little yellow submarine out there in the water. But I'm waiting for Novice Quads. He's supposed to meet up with me over here for the first flight of the Mavic 3. So when he gets here, I'll put the bird up and get some shots. Well, you know Lawrence, Novice Quads, he came out to hang out with me for the first flight of the Mavic 3. So let me not waste any more time. Let me just get that bird up so you guys can see what's going on out here.
I look forward to seeing the smart controller. First time seeing it.
You know, it's the smart controller.
In person, that is.
So I'm going to stand right here.
Let me get out the way.
Let me start up the blades here, start up the props.
Sorry, go ahead.
Start up the props, and I'm about to take off. I'm shooting in normal color so that way you can see exactly straight out the drone what it looks like. I don't want to shoot in D-Log. Matter of fact, there's one thing that I have to check here on the drone to make sure that the filter is set properly on the face of the drone. Okay, she's set good. All right, now we're ready to get going. First thing I got to do here is I want to record. So I'm recording what's happening here. Spin up the blades, and we're ready to go. So let me let it hover a little bit. Make sure my home spot is locked in. I'm flying with an ND32 filter.
Helicopter in the distance, but they're flying, you know, through the Verrazano. Just letting you know.
Well, I'm about to take off here. Headed out across the creek. Headed out across the creek here. Okay. Now, I did an IMU calibration earlier, so my battery is down like 90-something% here, as you can see on the screen recording. The screen recording has everything there so you can see exactly what's happening. Flying out over these baseball fields. Okay, let me tip the camera down a little bit so you can see what's happening. Okay. Now,
that helicopter's altitude he's at 500 feet.
Okay. Well, I'm at 147 feet.
You're good.
Out over the baseball fields.
He's flying away from us.
I'm turning towards Coney Island. So you can see that in the back there. I don't know if you can see it or not. There's the parachute drop. Way in the back there. And there's the Home Depot. Let's fly out here towards the back of the baseball fields at the end of that last diamond out there. They usually have some old boats and stuff that's wrecked and left back there. Makes for some good shots. You know, if you're interested in those type of things. But Lawrence, I have to say one thing.
What's that?
You know, I'll talk to you being as that you're here with me for my first flight.
Well, I can still see the bird, so.
What I will say is that straight out the box, I'm flying right now in cinematic mode.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want everyone to see how smooth she is in cinematic mode.
I still have line of sight as well.
Flying out towards Kaiser Park and that school out there. Headed towards the park. Ooh, nice and smooth. This is crazy.
That's cinematic
This is
mode that she's in?
cinematic mode. This is nice.
How much throttle would you
smooth.
say you're using at that
Not
speed?
much. Not much. I just wanted to fly and get a nice smooth flight so everyone can see it. You know, these batteries.
Oh, Kaiser Park in the
right.
distance.
They say what these batteries like 40 something, 40 something minutes flying time or something like that.
Well, it's cruising pretty good. I still have visual line of sight.
Yeah, I'm
You
entering.
just passed over the school into the park now.
Right, I'm entering into the park. Entering into the park over there.
Because I can hear the kids across the water on the
And
field, on the soccer
I'm
field.
turning towards the field, towards the football / soccer field.
Mm-hmm.
You know, truthfully speaking, this RC Pro controller, I have no breakup yet. I mean, it's nice. The visual, I don't know, you can see it or not, but look at it.
Yeah, it looks
Now,
clean.
you see, this
No
dock,
latency on the map either.
this
Real
dock
time.
that we were talking about has always been here. Let me rise up a little bit higher.
Yeah, thank you. So I can keep visual sight
This
of it.
dock has always been here, Lawrence.
Yeah.
It's just that now they've added the ferry.
Oh, okay.
If
See,
you look-
that's what it is.
I'm going to stop here for a minute and turn so you can see the ferry. There we go. See that right there?
Yeah.
They just added that. Now, what I want to
That's so the dock was there. You're saying, but
Right.
this they just added.
Right. Now,
Okay.
what I want to do here is I want to, because, this thing has 2 cameras on it.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm going to toggle down here and switch to the other camera. And let's see if we can
Zoom in. Yo, that's
zoom
sweet.
right in on the dock here. There we go. Zoom right in.
I still
On
see
the
you
dock.
hovering there.
Now that is bad. That's serious. That's
Come on,
nice.
zoom.
D.
Go more, man. Go more.
You want to zoom in
Yeah,
more?
man. Yeah, man. Let's see. Stop right about there, Frank. That's clean. Look how clean the picture is.
Then zoom right in. Yeah, those are the guys with the motorbikes in here in the park.
Yeah,
having
we
a good time.
apologize for that. We're in a public park, so you have
Let me
everything
pull
here.
back out with the zoom out on it.
And I still have visual line of sight.
Okay, so
And the
now,
other helicopter that we hear in the background, he's going along the water, so
Now,
we don't have to worry about it.
okay.
It's
So-
actually a
so you can
biplane.
see now, you see the Verrazano in the back there?
Yeah,
See the Verrazano Bridge in the back?
yeah.
Turn back this way. Now, that right there in front of us, if you remember from the Air 2S video, that's Coney Island Creek Park.
You're moving forward again, right?
Right.
Okay.
That's Coney Island Creek Park right there. And there's a lot of horseshoe crabs over there. Tons of them. Guys actually fish right there on the sand.
I remember that, Sam. Remember my 3DR
that's where
solo
your
went
3DR
down.
solo went down. All right. Now I'm going to turn back towards this park where we are here. Oh, there's someone out there with a boat.
Yeah, he just went zooming by. Yeah, the clarity
Yeah,
on this smart control is nice.
Now, what I'd like to do is that, everyone who comes here, this park is known for the home of the yellow submarine. The one that's abandoned out here.
Mm-hmm. I can
So
actually
I'm
see it
gonna
from here.
See what happens.
Are you going to try and zoom in on it?
Yeah, that's
That's
right
true.
there.
You don't even have to fly there.
Zoomed right in on her. There she is.
I'm liking this Mavic 3,
There
man.
she is.
Keep going, keep going, keep going.
That's her. The yellow submarine.
And by the way, it's high tide here.
Pull back. Okay. Now, once again, I'd like to mentioned the battery. I'm only at like 70-something% on the battery.
Mm-hmm.
And she's been out here a minute. You know, what I want to do actually, truthfully, is let's switch back to the other camera.
Right.
Now, this one here is the 4/3 sensor.
Mm-hmm.
This view you're watching here is from the 4/3 sensor.
Okay.
Now, you can't zoom here, but you can zoom with the smaller sensor. I just want you to see how well this drone flies. This so smooth. I'm out here having a good time. I'm going to come back this way. And when I come back this way, I'm thinking
I can see her heading back now.
Thinking to just switch her into normal.
Why don't you do a flyby of yourself?
Well, I could do that too, but I mean, let me bring her back.
She's right here in case you want to know exactly where she's coming in.
Yeah, she should be coming right in front of us.
Yeah. You see?
Mm-hmm. But because she's in cinematic mode, she's moving nice and slow.
Really smooth and cinematic, yes. I could see a lot of good footage coming from that.
Oh, yeah. That's cinematic
I can
mode.
barely hear her.
Right, and she's at 155 feet in the air, and you can barely hear her, if at all. And she's overhead here. Now, let's see. Let's tip the camera down, and that's what she's looking at there. You know, this is really a nice park. Like I said, you know, people come here, they fly RC here at this park all the time. You know, it's right near Coney Island, right off the belt. There's some soccer fields here. You know, if you're into soccer and that's your thing. Now I'm gonna switch it into normal mode right now.
Okay.
And fly it in normal mode. Now what I've noticed with setting this up, and I kind of like this with this thing here, they really listen to some of the people who are the DJI fans when they were asking for certain things to happen in the app. And there's 3 different gimbal settings I noticed in the app.
Right.
And your stick settings, depending on which mode you're in.
Now that's moving forward in normal mode, right?
Now, this is normal mode, yes.
Is that full throttle?
No, it's not.
What's full throttle? Oh, wow.
That's full throttle.
Pretty quick.
Right.
She
moves.
I see that.
She moves, and this is not sports mode. I almost never fly my drone in sports mode.
If you remember, we were in Rhode Island at the USS Massachusetts.
Yes.
I had to put my Air 2S in sports mode because it was so windy that day. That was the first time putting it in sports mode. But if that's in normal...
Yeah, this is normal mode. Almost never fly my drone in sports mode. Now, once again, I want to reiterate that the battery life on this thing is crazy.
I can't even see it. You have it right in front of you.
You see where it says right there?
No, I don't.
I don't see why. The little box, the little circle right there at the top of the screen.
Oh, okay.
If you want to grab my glasses over there.
I probably need them, dude.
Actually, I need my glasses to see this, but right now, the RC Pro seems to be working great for me.
It hasn't glitched. It hasn't even flickered, has it?
No.
I haven't seen nothing.
I mean, it jumped once or twice.
You got to keep in mind, mention that the real-time map.
Right. The map and everything has been improved.
It's on point. There's no skipping in it. As you move, you see it in real time on the map. There's our home spot, and there's the bird right there.
And here we come. We're approaching us. Let's dip down a little bit. There we go.
Another good thing about this park you failed to mention, all the birds are used to the drones over here.
Let's wave up at the drone. I don't know, it's a little too high for us to see us.
So you can zoom in.
Oh yeah, let's switch over to the other camera. and zoom in. Here we go.
Impressive.
Yeah, let's zoom right in.
Wow.
Zooms right in.
There
on
we
us.
go. Now you can wave.
Now we can wave to it, and there's no problem. They can see us.
That's hot.
You know, this is really.
Just don't forget to put it back in normal mode.
This
So
is
you
really
fly around with
impressive.
it and zoom, you could get into trouble.
I feel like I'm the guy in a news helicopter. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
How the
right.
guys in the news helicopter can zoom in.
Right. You can zoom into the accident down there on the
Yeah.
Belt Parkway. There's a 3-car pileup.
Let me not give anybody any ideas.
Yeah, right.
But let me fly this back out over the same route, back out towards the park. And
Go
see-
ahead, have some fun, man. I'm going to go hang out over here.
Matter of fact, I need to put my glasses on, truthfully, so I can actually. Okay, I can see. Got that. All right. You know what? I really like this. I'm really enjoying this. I'm really, really enjoying this Mavic 3.
Good, man.
I
Good.
can't wait to start getting out and shooting some shots at twilight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. That twilight hour, yes.
Really
Twilight
want to
time.
shoot some shots at twilight. Now, what I want to do here, I'm out over the park, right? Let's turn towards the belt. All right? Let's turn it towards the Belt Parkway.
That helicopter's going back up north
Okay.
towards the Verrazano.
Return towards the Belt Parkway. Let's switch back to the 4/3 sensor. Look at the view that this camera has here. Look at this. This is, you know, you guys, you may not see the difference, and look at the sky in this image.
And that's on the screen like that, raw. That's pretty good.
I can only imagine what this would be like shooting this in D-Log.
We got to find out, right?
Headed out towards the belt here. See the Belt Parkway, everyone?
Yeah, I got you right here. You're passing this way,
Actually,
right
let me
there.
turn this way so I'm facing the bird. You know, this controller will spoil you. It has such great, you know, the transmission is great on this. Flying along the edge of the park here.
I'm glad I got a chance to spot for you. It's easy to see in the sky. If you look at the background of the sky, I can see the bird every bit of the way.
Right, I'm passing by the soccer field, behind the lights.
Yeah, I see you passing.
Let me
From
turn. Take a look here. Take a look down at the field. What's happening? Okay.
So you must
soccer.
can say to yourself, with the Fly More bundle and those batteries, you could fly almost forever.
Well, yeah, you could fly more.
You should.
know.
DJI should have endorsed you for that one.
Yeah, DJI. Hey, listen. With these batteries, and the strength on these batteries, the amount of time you got with this, you know, you can actually fly more. Yeah, truthfully.
You're right.
I'm headed back this way right now.
I got clean line of sight of you.
And there she is. Headed this way. Now, I'm not doing anything to this battery as far as,
Putting the strain on it, and
I mean, I'm at 40-something% now.
Right, but let's see how the wind is, because you've been up there for a while. There should be a timer on the screen or something.
Well, I'm not really paying attention to it, but I've been up.
You didn't have to.
What's this?
The wind is only 8 miles per hour,
Okay.
gusting to 17.
Yeah, the sun is in my face now.
It's a nice transition of color, though.
Where she is. Let's make this turn here. Make this nice little turn. Now, those of you who know me, I'm a combination pincher and thumber, depending on who it is.
Look at these clouds, though, man.
This is really crazy.
And you're shooting in true color.
This is in normal, yeah.
In normal mode, true color, okay.
Yeah, I'm going to bring her in just because I've been up a while, and this video is going to get long with me being up here so long, thanks to courtesy of these batteries. Wow, this is amazing. I'm going to fly this same route again, probably, and film this for myself in D-Log. And you know, you have to be able to see it for yourself. You know, I know how the D-Log was nice on the 2S, the Air 2S.
Yes.
You know, I used to use the Cine-like a
And
lot
Phantom
on
4s.
the Phantom 4 Pro.
Well, I was told to use D-Cinelike and don't change it, and I never did on my Phantom 4. I don't even know what the other modes look. No, D-Log I do remember. That's about it.
And there she is, everyone. There, that's us.
And this flight was sponsored by those guys.
Let me bring her in. Okay. She's doing her, the sensors are working on her. I'm gonna bring her in backwards and see if I can hand catch her.
Go ahead, I got you. Stay in frame. I was wondering if you were going to get a little closer.
She keeps moving from me.
I see that. I see that. This is when you put the circus music on.
Yo.
You know? No,
you see that, right?
Yes, I got it on film too, but turn it around. Those sensors in the back is right. You got to grab it from the front. That's what she said, right?
Right, you know?
She's saying, no, I don't want to land.
She's going.
You got it.
Yo,
That's good. Go ahead.
that's funny. She's running away from me. Yo, you're seeing this for yourself, everyone.
She's saying, get the hell away from me.
You're seeing this for yourself. If I had told you this was happening, you would never
All
believe
right,
it.
hold on. So let me try and grab it.
Okay.
Let me try and grab it, okay? Let me do a hand grab. Hold on. Let me clip this onto my sleeve. Yeah, she's still on. All right, bring her down slow. Come on. Stop right there. Stop right there. Bring her down. Oh, shit. Oh, good.
You.
Yo, Did you see that? I had it in my hand, and she said, get off me. That's just, yeah. Just hold on, man. Let me turn the camera.
We're gonna bring it down right
You guys,
here.
go ahead. You guys saw this live yourself. The sensors work. What, too bougie to land in the grass? All right. Yo, that was pretty funny.
Now you saw that for yourself. She did not want to. She did not want me to hand catch her. But I guess the first flight was successful. And Lawrence, I'd like to thank you for coming and hanging out with me. And
that was the best part of it. That was fun.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the first flight. Did you? Yeah. Well, that was it. And I'll see you next time on Phantom Flight 101.